the past. You can't change your current situations. Let's get over it. Let's move on with life. That's the woe is me Christian. That's the woe is me Christian. Let me touch on this real quick. He even says this in verse 7. And seek the peace of the city where I have caused you to carry away, where I have caused you to be carried away captive. And pray to the Lord for it. Oh my gosh. I was talking to my homeboy the other day. And he was like, dude, because I went through the woe is me day. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Work was getting on my nerves. I got a snitch that worked right behind me. So whenever I'm on YouTube, she was over there watching YouTube. So I got a snitch behind me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm having a bad day. I'm making mistakes. People like make it like at my job. When you make a mistake, people take the paper that you make a mistake on, go to the copy machine, take the copy, put it in the manager's desk, come to you and says, hey, you kind of made a mistake right here. I might go ahead and fix that. And see, it'd be one thing if I made a mistake and they showed it to me, but I just heard the Xerox machine. I'm right beside it, dude. Don't fake like I ain't just hear it. And I ain't hear the little ruffle of paper when it goes. Hey, Drew, I just thought, I'm going through one of them days. I'm talking to one of my good friends, Timothy's Pope, and he's like, hey, I say, what's up? He said, you having a bad day. What in the world kind of discernment you got? So I began to tell him about my day. And at the end, he said, hey, brother, did you pray about this? I said, no. And see, that's the issue when we deal with, when we go through issues and problems and stuff, we start thinking about solutions. We start thinking about, how bad it's going to be. We start thinking about all these things, but we never start to think about this. Lord God, let me come to you real quick. Let me lay my burdens down at your feet. Instead of running so quick to holler at Jethro and Bon Qui and them, like, come directly to Jesus H. Christ. The H stands for holy. Come directly to Jesus. Lay your burdens at his feet. He's patiently waiting. But we're not patiently waiting on him. We're just patiently dwelling in our troubles. And if you're not one of those Christians, you're one of this. I'll give you some background. Now, when the letter was sent, now you got to understand, this is a letter that's being sent by Jeremiah. God spoke directly to Jeremiah. Jeremiah wrote what God said. He then passed it on to a runner. The runner then passed it on to another dude. He met him at 7-Eleven. And then he then took it all the way to Babylon, where all these cats are chilling at. Okay? Jeremiah wrote this letter, gave it to them. And the letter basically says this, in a summation, and I don't even know if that's the word summation. In a summation of it, it basically says this. It says, hey player, be strong. Things gonna be all right. It's basically what the letter says. Things are gonna be all right. And you gotta understand, this is a timely letter for Israel. And I'm gonna tell you why. If you look at Israel's history, if you start back in late Genesis, all of Exodus, some of Numbers, yeah, give me some Numbers, Judges, 1st, 2nd Samuel, 1st, 2nd Kings, 1st and 2nd Chronicles. If you see Israel's history through all those chapters, you will find that when they start hanging out around different cultures, they begin to pick up those culture habits. And see, one of their biggest cultural habits that they love to pick up is worshiping their gods. I don't know how you go from 0 to 60 that fast. I don't know. How you go from, oh Lord God, oh God, Baal is off the chain. I don't know how you do that. But these cats did it on a regular day basis. When they get around other cats, they get removed from Jerusalem, from Judah, from Judea, that place. And then they get moved to Babylon, a foreign place, a foreign land. Like, these cats are just out there worshiping other things. Jeremiah sends a letter, and it was great for them, because not only did it give them hope, but it brought unity to them. And a lot of them are like, I guarantee when they read it, it's like, okay, cool. All right, we need to do what Jeremiah said because God had told him. So we need to just go ahead and get, we just going to worship God. That's cool. All right. But I guarantee, aside from that group that was like, yeah, we're going to do this, it was a bunch of other cats over here like, I ain't even trying to hear all that God stuff right now, man. God got me over here in this mess and I'm all messed up and stuff like that. I ain't even trying to do what y'all. Lord, why? Lord, why should I listen to you, Lord? I mean, we your people, right? Why am I sitting there going through all this stuff? Why you got me waiting for your deliverance and stuff? Why should I listen to you now? And if you're not an oh woe is me type Christian, you're a Lord why Christian. Lord why? When you gonna start going through trials, and then it's so funny, we start going through trials, Bible verses start popping up to tell you start doing some good Christian need type stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like the words start popping up in your mind like flee useful lust. You're like, what? I ain't even why? Why, Lord? Why should I flee lust right now? I'm so distressed. I'm so heartbroken. I'm so all this type of stuff. I need to have some fun. I need to relieve myself. Lord, why should I listen to you, Lord? These are also the people that when trouble comes, they don't act more like God. They act more like them old selves. Yeah. Yeah, the people that say, I just need to relieve my stress. I need to, God, I had a stressful day. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I just failed the test that I stayed up all night for. My friends didn't call me when they was going to D-Hall get something to eat. And then when I went to D-Hall, they ain't had no more french fries. Then when I came back and took a shower, because I ain't take a shower last night because I stayed up all night studying, my roommate came back and locked me out the dorm. Not only that, God, but she over there tripping, talking about, I don't know, talking about I always say stupid stuff, or she always tripping, pointing, blaming fingers at me when it's three fingers pointing back at her when she doing stupid stuff. God, it's you know what? I just want to have a drink. That's it. From 0 to 60 that quick. I don't know how you go from Bible study to I want to have a drink that quick. I'm so stressed, Lord. I just want to drink. God, oh my gosh, I had a stressful day. I'm calling Mrs. Jump Off right now. I'm calling her right now. Or for some others, I'm calling Mr. Jump On right now. Lord, why? The Lord, why Christians? The Lord, why Christians? Why should I listen to you, God? Me trying to be like you got me to where I'm at right now. So Lord, why should I continue to do that? Inconsistency. Don't really care about themselves. The Lord, why Christians? And I'll be honest with you, some of y'all might not even be neither one of these type of Christians. Honestly. Seriously, you may not be neither one of them. You may have been delivered, but you have been through one of these stages before in your life.